Hey traders, AC Trader here, sitting down getting ready for tomorrow. Right now we're looking at the top gapper and top gainer scanner just to see what happened today and getting ready for tomorrow and see if there's any continuation trades that we potentially may be able to take. So today wasn't a bad day, slower day compared to the last two. However, we did get a couple good trades. There are some things that did pop up that have some news. All right, so looking at OSRH, this is one of the ones that popped up today. However, it does look like it retraced a little bit of its move, and we're under VWAP. So now we're under VWAP. We're still above the resistance line here. So right now, I'm not really too excited about this one. I don't know if it will take off. I doubt it will. Yeah, I don't know if it will unless we get over that 465 mark, especially with it being under VWAP already. Did have some news on it. I don't think it's going to be anything crazy that's going to get us going. It was just a phase 2 trial pairing. I don't believe it's going to be enough news to get us back up to that 465 mark, especially with being on the backside of the trade. We've already popped up and dropped. We may get a small break above this trend line to go over VWAP again, but with how the market's been, all the popping and dropping, we have to wait and see if we get any more news or anything else on this before we really take a trade on it. I don't think this one's going to get us any really big moves on it. Looking at SURG, another one that popped up today, and one of our leading gappers. Ooh, it looks like we did end up with a big red candle, still above the 200 EMA, 22, and we're pretty much right at the 200 EMA on the daily. So that being said, kind of have to be patient on this one and see what happens on this as well, especially with it looking like it's on the backside of the trade. What was the news on it? Looks like we had some good revenue. Blockbuster 200 million plus in revenue over the next 12 months and positive cash flow by year end. Its boldest growth phase yet. Last year was a pivot point. Surge pays rolled out. Link up mobile nationwide. Shipping 250,000 to 300,000 SIMs monthly through the 9,000 stores retail network. Just a deal with AT&T. So just good projections from what it looks like. I don't know if that's going to be able to get us up over that 295 mark, break that $3 high that we had today, or 295 high that we had today. I don't believe it will. It may. I doubt it. One that I am a little interested in is VVPR. Now, I don't think it will jump tomorrow. However, we have some interesting news on it. We had a pretty wild all-cash takeover offer. I think it was like $120 million. Yeah, $120 million. The valuation for the company is low. Stock's been getting beat up a lot, and this valuation is really high. And if this deal ends up going through, I think they said April 2nd is when the deal is going to be finalized, or beforehand. If that's the case, we might get a nice little pop up. We got a pretty big gap, a couple bars here, but with that evaluation, this stock may end up taking a pretty good trip. Let's put some points on that. We have it marked out for us. Let's do the high today. Let's go to the high. Put one right here. Oop. All right, so definitely have some room if we get over this 572 mark. So what we'll have to do is keep this on a side chart and keep close attention to the news and see if this deal goes through. And if this deal ends up going through, we may end up getting a pop. Don't know for sure. If I'm reading it correctly, it's what it seems like to me. So we'll definitely be keeping an eye on VVPR and see if we can get some big moves up here, especially over the 572 mark. We get that big move over that 572 mark. That would be huge. That would be great. I don't know why I can't get this. I'm capable of putting these things down for whatever reason. But like I'm saying, if we can get to that 572 mark, hold over that, and then get some good news on top of it, that deal going through, this stock might surge. So right now, really the only thing I'm looking at is VVPR. Didn't really see anything else that I'm super excited about. LCAP, looks like it's a recent IPO. LXEH, too expensive. PTPI is too cheap. BLNE, I think ended up retracing a lot of its step. Yeah, okay. It did. It went from all the way to $4 back down to 190. So that's definitely backside move. Not even looking at that. THTX, same thing. ATNM. Yeah, so tomorrow we a side chart will have OSRH. The side chart is VVPR for sure. But we're really just looking for breaking news tomorrow from what it looks like. So hopefully we'll get some breaking news. If we can get some breaking news, hopefully on VVPRs, we'll be looking at it. If not, not the end of the world. We'll take what the market gives us. We don't want to be, too excited to take trades. Patience is definitely needed. We've had a couple good days of trading in a row here, but we want to make sure we keep that. The market has been trading thick. We just don't want to, lose our green days, and want to maintain that as best as we can. All right, traders. We'll see what the market gives us tomorrow. Hopefully, we'll get another good green day. All right, guys. Thank you. Like and subscribe.